alleging that when Akufo-Addo was there, labor unions were collecting bribe. That's what Gyampo was alleging. They were collecting bribe to conclude a negotiation at 30%. Today, labor unions didn't take bribe and concluded a negotiation at 10%. And Gyampo says President Mahama showed up. So that is good. Why must President Mahama show up? President Mahama must do his work as president. He's supposed to give the labor unions and the labor people a very heartfelt reward for the work that they've done for Ghana. 10% is woefully inadequate. 30% we said was inadequate. 10% is good. Austin Gama said that 10% is too much. Can you imagine that? What Gyampo did? He was alleging against labor leaders that they have taken bribe to accept 30%. Have a look at it.
Dear Ghanaian workers, I'm telling you, in the negotiation of base pay, rethink the caliber of people you send to go negotiate for your interest. Because some of the people, if you allow them to continue to lead you, they would remain rich and you remain poor.
That if you allow them to lead you, they will remain rich and you remain poor. He was alleging that labor union leaders have taken bribes from Akufo-Addo to agree on 30%. Today, labor union got 10%. 10. Not 30, 10. And they haven't taken bribe. Today, the response is, oh, President Mahama is great. He himself went to the... Why is President Mahama? Professor Gyampo is a professor. He understands systems. He knows that President Mahama need not be there. If the negotiations go well and labor get what they want, President Mahama need not be there. Should President Mahama be jumping from negotiation meetings with labor union, negotiation meeting with CrossAct, negotiating meeting with teacher union, negotiating meeting with nurse union, negotiating meeting with doctor union? Our president, elected on Article 58, should not do that. Here's Austin Gama. Labor consultant Austin Gama has described government's recent approval of 10% wage increase for public sector workers as excessive. What?
Ghana for Samote. All the reason why I end this from person go school. Oh, say end this from who say the moment I move to school, my dream better ever that. I'm a moment my dream am home. It's independent. End this from person made go school. Oh, say end this for say end this for so come say Ghana. Obian man oh yeah one joining political party. Obian party or they will join. Yes. Now say party in your power. And I say one day or can be Magana for Obian or can be Magana for. Oh dear and Mr. Austin catch Ghana for. Was say or only catch Ghana for say Nana Kufuado a two akatumu your friend say 30% no and on the didn't see that way 30% a normal and the didn't say 30% a normal could you to Kakran. But no catcher was said, no, you know, or catcher was said, and John Dramani Mahama, I can tell you 10%. No, it is too much. Na Ghana workers for from home, na mono, Kajaki have to my 3%, 2%. Now, 10% is too much. But the same person on the next a 2 and 30% was a 30% near extra. Therefore, what's here, sir? Oh, sir, so when you won't mean pa, won't mean ya, and it's from one who's watching. And this for me to have Martin Mary, every diagram. And the end is for some opinions are for who you be as a subject, will be a wide mudra, possess our parts of Bebum. Quasia for, send us and the bed. Sabaya, you may can't just Quasia from Bede, Umbeti. It would have got for Mumia Cosmia day, Yentie, Namese, and this is wrong. And Mr. Omo a ben pon some parts be pana run Skofadu mobile room. Mudamian Cosmienti, Mumienti.
That it could exacerbate inflationary pressure. This is the kind of thing we see here. Civil society, hypocrisy. This is the hypocrisy we see. 10% is too much. 30%.
Paul, men can't tell me, sir, why a civil society in me say, why you end this in put you, why you end this in why you end this because why you end this in Paul, why you end this in yeah.
10% is only good. 10% is too much. If it's President Mahama, he shouldn't do too much to affect the economy. If it's President Akufo-Addo, even if he does 100%, it's not good. Hypocrisy is this. This is total hypocrisy, and we should abhor it. For example, my friend and Austin Gama, you should stop that. Do your work and let's see what happens. Don't try hard to make something black gold. Black is not gold. Gold is not black. Orange is not yellow. Yellow is not orange. Yellow is yellow. Orange is orange. Austin Gama says that the 10% is too much. He thinks we've forgotten what he said about the 30%. That 30% was only reasonable.
Ghana for me say a question mark. Was it 10% is too much? No? Yes, the yet it's in say. Omo ko ayeso mkoja workers union anamom. The yet it is alleged. The yet is your coin. Omo kwaji V8. Ajisika. Me say omo kwaji V8. Asa jisika. Sika enya asem ketwa over $200,000 each. Omo mkwata so mbeka. Omo kwa kama asema workers union for. Omo ka so mbeka omo asema mama. Omo kwaji sika. Ana makwaji ketua bi area de abramo ana omo de maye. Mo de mo hwe omo be ko pension omo be di 6 ka no. What the end 2 months? Because that's a car to V8. Move who no come home. Etino, Ghana for Mamma Madrid as I was for you and my little say, Omo come as a man, Omo can be a mamu. Omo can be a day, and mamma. Are you more personal interest into my day? Acquire because how comes that? About the catcher gun and he said 10%, it is more than a 30%. Any reasonable person better because I and yet be na woman yet be a swatch woman and yet be na John Dramani Mahama and be a swatch woman and the other many padders and me ever cast asem Ghana for and the other Montremi say and yet be na John Dramani Mahama and be a swatch woman and the other more Omakasa asem say 10% you okay and now Ghana for me without brodo your tone say brodo your tone say and the brodo who that 36 26 won't mean to brodo new krum and the minimum wage at the man for. I say 19 point something. At 19 point something, now that means brodo, uncle to me to brodo. This one will be to brodo chip. This one will be to brodo chip because what to brodo dear was on the son. No, I catch your company anywhere, Ghana for. Oh, say, I tell this for that die. More than me and Coach Maninsi.
Oh, it's reasonably good. Oh, it's just reasonable. He hasn't done it there. It's just reasonable. 10% is too much. What kind of what hypocrisy is this? Total hypocrisy. I've never seen some before. What is this? Increment describes 30% increase in public sector base as reasonably adequate. Then put a 10% there. Increment says 10% is excessive. What? Even class 9-year-old person will look at this and say, who is Increment? What is this? This is how we run our politics in Ghana. This is it. We are ready for it.
Ghana for some catch say okwase o nim dokora aben kwa nya de to ase. Yes, some workers union mu okru mama ni amre antin tesko kwa mfa ncha aben dia me na me kama kire mu. Me kama kire nkofo de musikan e dwa nanka. Nkofo fo mo san kwan o mu didi. Momo sweat ne nkofo de edidi wo ho. Momo sweat ene nkofo de edidi wo ho. We so sa kire say ye empenifo kasa bi o mu kan mu odu papa. Say ye small obanyansani na emu ye so na montintin. Mumpenifo na workers union mu de o ma no. Sabi o ma kire so ma dwen e wo fom. Omo nim nyansa, o ma kotra hono akọhwe John Dramani Mahama enim se dan. Yes, omo ko ma kọhwe enim o ma teto to e hwe John Dramani Mahama enim ama sabi omo antima ko defend mo. Enti se mo yi mpanimfo sabi omo ma dwum no se ya Ewurade Nyankopon. Ewurade Nyankopon. Me say workers union mu okru ma no. Monti teskoko. Monti dem monti teskoko enche John Dramani Mahama. Anya sa dia me say obumusa sabi munya papa. Because 10%, nyamem 10%. 10%. Mun take action. Yes. Mun John Dramani Mahama say 10% no is not enough. Say ye be mam because Oba obesem obo say Oba amaye o ka say better Ghana agenda. Better Ghana agenda no 10% na. And no 10%. Savior na no Oba savior ni. Ghana for mu nimre. Na yes say mama na anya mo ya mo faye. John Dramani Mahama no ono onfa workers union for no onfa mo serious o. Se mama ni amre anya ya mo mpanifo no wo mu di ti wo mo. Mate. Ti message se mama hu no comment na mo mama hu mo adwenkyere e wo saa 10% na yes ya mo John Dramani Mahama ba say Ghana for mama ya dem na ya me ya. Mo de mo mama hu mo adwenkyere